Hello, my name is Ben Tuttle, and for my creature feature this semester in tropical marine ecology, I chose to feature the Cassiopea xamachana, or the upside-down jellyfish. For the classification of this species, they are branched under the kingdom Animalia, the phylum Cnidaria because of the cnidocytes that they possess, the class Schizophozoa because they are true jellies, the order Rhizostomeae because they have 8 branched oral arms, the family Cassiopeidae, and the genus Cassiopea. Few defining characteristics of the Cassiopea xamachana are that they contain Symbiodinium zooxanthellae, just like the stony corals we learned about in class this semester. They have branched arms to maximize surface area so that they capture the most amount of sunlight. They're bell-shaped, and they have a bluish body with brown-colored tentacles due to the zooxanthellae pigments. Cassiopea xamachana spends its time upside down in the substrate to provide sunlight for the symbiotic zooxanthellae living in its tentacles. Continuously pulses throughout the day and night to circulate nutrients and water around its tentacles. At night, it feeds on small organisms using cnidocytes in its tentacles that stuns the prey. It is then digested through tiny mouths all throughout the tentacles. Cassiopea xamachana live in tropical warmer waters in shallow areas like mangroves or on seagrass beds. They usually reside where mangrove leaves are decaying and there's a lot of sunlight in order to sustain the zooxanthellae living in their tissues. When I was looking around for interesting studies involving Cassiopea xamachana, I managed to find a study where they used it as a subject to, to learn about different states of consciousness and sleep. A 2017 study was conducted to figure out where the need for sleep was derived from using Cassiopea xamachana. Since Cassiopea has extremely predictable behavior, it provides quantifiable data to analyze. The particular state of consciousness that they were looking at was quiescence. Quiescence is a period of dormancy or decreased activity in an organism. Cassiopea have been observed to experience the state of decreased activity or quiescence during the night when their zooxanthellae aren't performing photosynthesis. It is easily reversible like sleep is with response to stimuli. The researchers in Nath et al. 2017 wanted to understand the state of quiescence in Cassiopea better than they did before. They tested the responsiveness of Cassiopea to food during the night, which is when they are in their quiescent state, as well as testing their response to environmental changes. They kept the jellyfish in these PVC pipes, and when they were in their dormant stage, they lifted them up and measured the time that they would fall back to the bottom. The researchers also wanted to see if the disturbed quiescent periods would impact their daytime activity. They pulsed water on the jellies for 10 seconds every 20 minutes to disturb the quiescent periods, and they noticed a decrease in activity in the first part of the next day. They tested the same thing but during the day and found no differing results in activity, suggesting that the nighttime quiescence would disturb their daytime performance. From this study, the researchers found that Cassiopea have a reduced response to stimulus at night. They also found that when deprived of this quiescent state at night, activity was noticeably decreased during the day. The nighttime quiescence versus regular daytime activity suggests that sleep arose before the centralized nervous system did throughout evolution. You may be asking yourself, why should we be concerned with the quiescent states of Cassiopea xamachana? Well, it has been extremely useful in helping us understand the origins of sleep throughout the evolutionary timeline. By understanding different states of consciousness in other species, we can continue to understand ourselves better and how different states of consciousness, like quiescence, impact us and have formed us as humans as we know today. The simplicity of Cassiopea xamachana makes it the excellent study subject for studies like Nath et al. 2017.